guys, welcome back to my channel. So as I mentioned, I placed an order with the XTENS company because a lot of you had kind of commented in the box below and asked about me doing a review on this set. So I am going to do a review on it, or at least like a first impression. Now I will say this does come in a set, however I did not purchase the set. If you wanted to purchase the set, it's like $75 and it comes with the top coat, the neutralizer, I guess it's like primer and dehydrator, the build like in a bottle kind of thing. You get the nails, the crystal finger, a file, and the little torch like rechargeable light, if I'm correct. But I ended up buying the nails since that was mostly what I was curious about. And then I bought their builder gel and the neutralizer. I did not feel the need to get a top coat because I can use top coats that I have here. Also with the rechargeable lamp, I am curious about that, but I'll probably buy it later. I already have two like flashlight type things, but a rechargeable one would be nice. Although I wonder what the battery or charging time is for that, because I'm worried like if in between clients I'm working, if it dies, like what do, you know? So I'm a little curious about that. I have more questions before I decide to buy it. But I also didn't buy the kit because if you remember, I did a video on this crystal finger support system from Extenze, which is amazing. I love it, and it's a part of my apres services when I do them for my clients. So I did a review on this. I will try to post a link, but I do love this item. So yeah, I didn't feel the need to get the kit, but I did buy the tips. Now I will say off first impression, the first thing that I noticed was, okay, these are pre-roughened tips, which is what I thought was super cool about it. But the nails look kind of like frosted a little bit, at least where it's roughened at. So I thought that's like the first thing I noticed right away, is how frosted they were. But you get 500 pre-roughened tips. Right now I think they offer two shapes. There is this kind of square shape, it seems like, and then there's a stiletto shape. But the stiletto shape comes on like a little tray kind of thing that you rip off. And I don't think they're pre-roughened on those ones. So even though I am a stiletto girl, I did not go with their stiletto because I didn't want to, they're not pre-roughened. So, you know, at this point I might as well stick to apres if they're not pre-roughened, at least in my opinion. But other than that, just touching them, they seem to be a bit sturdy. There's a little bit of flex in them. You know, I'm the bending person. So I have to play around with stuff. But who's to say like on the actual nail if it would bend? So yeah, on the actual nail it'd probably be really sturdy. But yeah, if you notice, it's pre-roughened, as you can see. But the thing I was curious about, because I thought about pre-roughening all of my apres tips, but I'm like, if you're supposed to roughen it to where the person's nail bed is or where it's going to be placed down, how would you know how far to go? So I guess they just picked a length to go with. And so as you see, I am a nail biter, so my nail bed is a little bit more short, but you can still see the pre-roughened area, which is fine. I just feel like it'll be harder to do like maybe encapsulated or clear designs because you have that foggy line right there. But even if my nail bed was that long, because there's no length yet, I can't do a whole lot with that. Only a little bit. But I still think this is super cool that it's pre-roughened, so I'm way too excited to try this. Also, the thing about their tips, they give you a lot of options because they have a pink and white system where is it at? The gel that you get, the builder gel you can get would be pink, and then the tips are white, which is kind of cool. And then they have an ombre tip selection, which is also kind of nice too. But I think they're all the same length for now. So I don't know if there's any news about them coming out with anything longer than that, but so far, you know, this is what we have. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration of what, how to put these on from what I saw, and then I'll talk about how they feel on my nail. So what I did notice about prep when I was learning about how to do this is that they do recommend that you use a sanding band to prep your natural nail. So I'm just gonna, like, you know, lightly remove the shine. Let me close this so I don't get dust everywhere. I will say though that I am getting excited about not having to roughen up the insides of the nails. Not that it's a huge deal, but you know, if it saves time, like, why not? So I am excited. And if this does work out, then I'll probably be a huge fan of it. So I'm gonna go off camera really quick and prep my nails and then get ready to apply these. All right, you guys, so this is like the neutralizer thing. So it's dehydrator and primer built in to it, so you get to like skip. Oh, look at that. Not a big deal, but the brush looks like it's separated. I don't know if that's a normal thing or what, but first time opening it and the brush looks weird, but oh well, let's move along. Okay, that's kind of awkward. I may have to reach out to them about that, because I feel like that's not how that's supposed to look. And I literally just got this today. Anywho. Hopefully the bonder thing is like that. Let me check. Okay, no, that doesn't look like it. Okay, so I have that on my hand. I feel like the next step is for us to add a coat. I believe they said just to the tip part. I will say that this gel feels a little bit more thinner or easy to work with compared to the Apres Extend gel. But we'll see though, because it could be that my Apres Extend gel gets cold down in my nail room sometimes. So I'll see how this bottle does if it gets cold. Alright, you guys, so I forgot to size my tips, which is fine. I thought I knew my numbers or what they were, because I'm usually like a 0, 3, 4, 3, and like a 7 or 8, depending on the system. Give or take one size or two. Sometimes I'm a 5 on the index fingers and then like a 4 on this. But I needed a lot bigger sizes for this, I noticed. So the 0 is like, it'll fit, you know, but for my index and ring, I had to go with a 2, it seems like. So I did 0 to 1. Oh, my pinky. I didn't grab my pinky. Let me grab my pinky. But I'd be curious to see what I am. It makes me feel like I have fat fingers. Jeez. See, this is like a 6. That looks kind of small. I could be tripping though, but I don't know. Dude, it's supposed to be like sidewall to sidewall. Maybe I could go to like a 6. Sorry, I'm just looking off camera. No, I think I'm gonna stick with this Looks like it's a 5. So yeah, that's weird. Usually a 5 is like my ring sometimes. Ring and index fingers. But let me wipe that off. Okay, so I have it on my tips. I can't remember if they said cure in between. I don't think you do. I think you do that and then you put a layer on the other one. I could be wrong though. Let me see. All right, so I'm going in with their bonder or like builder. And I heard you actually want to apply this thin and then you're actually going to press really firmly down to make it work. I am still loving the fact that I did not have to pre-roughen anything because it's just like dust everywhere and it shortens the time. So hopefully you can see that. Pressing down, I think that's straight. I'm gonna have my daughter cure this really quick, if you can. Alright, so yeah, it looks like I got all the air bubbles out and she's gonna cure really quick. Just press down. Not sure how long it's supposed to be. I think it's like a flash cure kind of thing. So I am using the Apres X Light to do this. So we should almost be done. I think the Apres X Light stays on for a bit. All right, hopefully that looks kind of straight. So I did one so far, and that's what it looks like. This is what the C-curve part, should have showed you that before. But yeah, that's what it looks like so far, and it was easy to apply. So I'm gonna do the others real quick off camera, and then I'll go back and tell you, I'll come back and tell you what I think so far. Actually, I'll just do it real quick on camera. Hopefully I don't glue these on crooked, you guys. You'll have to forgive me if I do. Oops. I think that's straight. Trying to get the air bubbles out. Okay. All right. A little towards me. Yeah. So I got that one on. Let's do this one. So yeah, like I said, the gel does spread pretty nicely, thin and evenly across, which is really nice, but we'll still need to see how it does after time. You can see they're short though. I'm not used to wearing my nails this short, so it feels kind of weird to me. But maybe that could be a good thing because I'm not used to wearing short nails. It might be a challenge for me to decorate these since I like other kind of designs that usually require longer nails. But all right, here, can you hear that? Also, I wanted to mention this website does sell a hands-free lamp, which I think is cool. I tried to purchase it the other day and it was out of stock because I remember they had one left and I was eyeing it down And then, yeah, I came back a little bit later and it was gone. So hopefully they restock that. I might end up buying it. So it may seem like I'm applying a lot, but I promise you I'm not. Okay. Hopefully that's straight. Go. They do feel thin and lightweight on my nail though. I don't feel like they feel heavy or anything. They do feel sturdy, but we will find out over time. I might try to challenge myself to actually wear these for like a week or two. Because with the XTENS kit, they do suggest that you actually do fills on this kit versus soak them off like apres. So I might actually keep it on and do the fill and then follow up with you guys to let you know what my thoughts are on it. But I'll see. I can't promise you anything because I love changing my nails. So hopefully these are straight. I feel like they're crooked, you guys. This one definitely is crooked. Hold on. Alright, this one, hold on. Let me get it right. Whoops. Technical difficulty. Hold on. Because I definitely glued some of these on crooked. Oops. It's so hard to do these on yourself. Okay. Just kidding. Alright, you guys. So, sorry I had to go off camera and do my pinky because I was struggling. But, this is what it was. It wasn't all that hard to get the air bubbles out. It looks like I might have one right there. But overall, it was pretty easy. They do feel good on the nail. Alright, you guys, even though this isn't like a huge comparison video, if you're curious, I'll do a sneak peek on comparing at least the apres kit so you have an idea. And I'm mostly focused on tips right now, not the product. Sorry, my strengthening gel's right there. So I'm gonna compare them to the sculpted apres coffin long tips. That's the closest thing I have to compare it to. So I'm gonna take a 0 from XTENS and a 0 from apres, and let's look at them side by side. Hopefully you can see that. Well, let's talk about what you'd notice first. First thing you're gonna notice is that the apres nail is way more clear than the other nail, the XTENS nail. And even if you were to look at the part that isn't pre-roughened, it's still like a bit foggy. Okay, so cuticle area. Sorry. Can you see that? It's hard to say. I honestly feel like this XTENS one has a little bit of a thinner cuticle. And actually I am gonna say that because, sorry you guys, it's my left hand. I had to do my left hand, so this wasn't perfect since I'm not good with working with my left hand all the time. Anywho, I noticed that these went on like a lot more natural. I have not filed these to blend them in with my cuticle. So I know with the sculpted coffin long nails, I have had to blend them in a little bit when I'm doing them on myself or my clients. Now with the new stiletto sculpted long that had, I think it came out around Christmas time or something, or Black Friday. That one, I don't really blend with the in the cuticle area, but the coffin one I do. But let's look at the side view if we can. This is not really fair though to compare it because this is a sculpted nail. I should have the natural one, but I don't have that and I don't plan to purchase it, but just showing you. The C-curves look nice on both of them though, if you notice. So it's not that bad. But this is not even the same shape to compare it to. Like, it's a bummer they don't have different shapes or lengths, because that would be cool. But they do sell the refill bags, just so you know, on their website. So hopefully that helps you guys out. I won't really know until I play around with these. They do feel sturdy. I'm almost tempted to use them on one of my clients tomorrow because this length is right around what she would wear. And because it's already pre-roughened, I think it'd be cool. And not to mention she's pregnant, so I think it'd be cool not to have to expose her to so much dust and things. So yeah, I might try these out on her. I think they would be perfect for her. And she actually has a longer nail bed, so that would be quick to just get her in and out of the chair so she's not sitting here for a while and uncomfortable. And by the way, these are the apres sculpted stiletto nails that I have on. I've had them on for quite some time now, but they're holding up really good. So if you wanted to look at it like from this way, these are sculpted, so they're gonna have that higher like apex right there, thicker. But yeah, this is just a super quick video on this. I wanted you to just get an idea of what it looks like, hear my first impression. Overall, I am gonna say that I do like it, simply for the convenience of not having to file. Like, that is super awesome. I honestly feel like we can just say this truly is a no drill nail system. Like, you don't need a drill or any experience in it, because I haven't had to use one yet. You'll probably want to file to, you know, file this little thing off. But if you're into this kind of shape, square, you could wear this. I'm not a square person, I'm a stiletto, maybe a coffin or ballerina shape, and this is too short for me, but it would probably be perfect if you just kind of have average clients who don't wear their nails too long. You would probably like this system. I will still need to test it out to see how long these hold up, but I have a good feeling about them. And like I said, I'm gonna try really, really hard to try to wear these and do the fill, so you can get an idea of what the fill is like. I can't promise you anything though. But yeah, so far I like it. Let me know if you have any questions about it, or if you have tried it. I know a few of you had mentioned you had tried it. You're the ones who told me about it, so let me know what your thoughts are. Oh, this was not perfect. Forgive me, like I said, but yeah, I think it's cool, you guys. It's just not long. It's not long enough for me, but it might be long enough for you guys. So I can almost do a fist though and feel pretty comfortable. Not that I use my fist, but yeah. Alrighty, talk to you later. I will be doing a comparison video though on everything. We will go over the apres system. We'll go over ugly duckling tippies. Where are the, I don't know where my box is, but the wildflowers nails in a box is somewhere around here. I don't know what happened to it. But we'll go over that, and then yeah, we'll compare it to the XTENS kit. So stay tuned for that video. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, because I do have some other nail goodies coming out as well.